and agility. So Lamchop's wearing a beret today, and he came to say hello to everyone. Lamchop, you want to wave to everybody? Huh? So did we iron out all the wrinkles and our technical difficulties? This is our first time, and hopefully it'll be the first of many more. Lamchop is welcoming all of you. He's going to wave to you. Lamb, wave. So thank you for joining me. Are we going live now? Okay, alrighty. All right, thank you, Lamb. Okay, go on. Go on. Go on. Well, welcome. My name is Diana Cavagnaro, and I have been doing millinery here in San Diego for 30 years. And I'm excited that we ironed out all of our technical difficulties. And today I was going to talk to you about my berets. The first one I wanted to talk to you about was the one that I have on. And it says, "The time is now" on it. I was making a hat for one of my customers who was going to go to the Met Gala in New York this year. And the theme this year was about time, fashion and duration. So I was trying to think about what I would want to do on a beret. And so I started researching all the different quotes and phrases and sayings. And I came up with "the time is now." I just loved that. The next thing that I did is I had to go and decide what font I was going to use. So I researched different fonts, and then I took that into Photoshop and I made it 3 different sizes, and I made some upside down, some 45-degree angles. The whole idea was that you would be able to see it at wherever you were. And so then I sent it off to be printed on fabric, and I really wanted some fabric that was soft like velvet. So when it came, I decided I wanted larger than life beret. And so here you can see how big. This is 11-inch beret. And I've been making some of these, and Desnudo magazine, an Italian magazine, just had one published that I did. I'll show you a little quick copy of this that was published in their magazine, Desnudo. And for this particular one, I use vintage fabric, and that's one of the things that I like to do a lot, is use vintage things when I'm sewing. Now for this, I was so excited about this, and I made this into the big 11-inch beret. And this one is white with writing on it, and the one I have on is black with the writing on it. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is so apropos. We're still having technical difficulties. It certainly makes life interesting, doesn't it? So the picture had to be flipped. Anyway, I thought this was really apropos nowadays. The time is now, because right now definitely is a time to reflect inward about where you are and where you're going in life. And it also, the time is now to be kinder to each other. And so I'm just really, really excited about this beret. And of course I have other big ones that you can see here in plain colors and velveteen is the black one here. And then I have a red one here. And this has just been so popular. People have just loved these. The next beret I want to show you is a piece of artwork. In 2018, Antonio Contreras came up with the fashion film Havana 3 a.m. And he invited me to put my hats in this fashion film, which I was so delighted. And for everyone who participated in it, he made a lottery card for us. And he is an amazing artist. And when he gifted this to me, I thought, oh my gosh, I can't wait to make berets out of this. Let me show you what that is going to look like. And I also did this on the material that feels like velvet. And you can see how smart that is. And this, you'll be a walking piece of artwork, which is just so amazing. What I'm going to do in the future is a whole series of berets with artwork printed on them. And each one will be a one-of-a-kind or a limited series that I will do. And I'm just tickled to death about this. I think it's so exciting. Now, one of the new things that I started doing is putting text on my hats. So, I'm going to show you this one. It says, hello, goodbye. So let me show you what this looks like on. Now when I made this, I love slinkies, and I wanted to have it look like it has a slinky on the top of the hat. And when I wear these, I get so many compliments. People just love them. And you can't help but look at this and not put a smile on your face. And right now we all need lots of smiles on our face, don't we? So when you look at this, it just makes you feel good. So this is one of my favorite ones that I've done recently. And here is another one. Snakeskin leather, and it says fierce on it. And again, I just love slinkies, and I put the slinky on the top, and you can see how cute that is. It just, it boings like a slinky, and it's just a hat that I just love. Now, these hats, it's a wool boucle that I made. And again, I love a big poof on the top to make it put another smile on your face. And a friend of mine says, let's party all the time. But the way she says it, she goes, Partay. So this says Partay on it. My friend May says that all the time. So I made this hat, this beret, thinking of her. It has ribbon that's intertwined. And then on the selvage, what they did, they didn't cut it off. They left it hanging. And when I saw that, I go, oh my gosh, this is the selvage of the hat. And I decided to put it on the edge here, so it makes it just a little bit different. Isn't that fabulous? I thought it was so cool. I couldn't wait to make these. Now this one says fab on it. And they're not in the writing in the text isn't in your face. It's just kind of subtle, and that's kind of what I liked about it. And when I saw that these fabrics, they reminded me of Karl Lagerfeld or Chanel, and so I was inspired by the things that they've done in the past in putting these berets together. This one says fab for fabulous, and again it's got the poof on the top that puts a smile on your face. And that's something that we all need right now, right? This back here. Now this is a navy wool. And it has a place in the back that you can put your hair, your ponytail, your braid, whatever you have. Makes it really quite interesting. And I call it my porthole beret. And so this is just, I like to do things that are just a little bit different. This is navy blue with the black trim on it. The next one that I have is this emerald green luscious leather. Isn't that just gorgeous? And I'll put it on here and you can see it. And what I'm going to do, since I'm putting text on everything, I'm going to have a contest this week. And I want people to message me on Instagram your idea of a word to put on this. And so it'll be a contest, and then I'm going to do a Meet the Maker series next week, and I'll announce who the winner is. The text that I choose, I will put it on here and present it at the next Meet the Maker. So I'm really excited about this, and I can't wait to get ideas from you about what lettering I should put on this. What word do you think? And I showed you some of the other ones that I've done with Partay, Fab. So I'll put this here, and you can think about messaging me on my contest this week. It'll be really cool to get all of your ideas. And we'll pick a winner and announce it. Now, the next Meet the Maker, I'm going to do my collection of raffia hats. I'm going to show you how I do raffia and show you the collection. And then the week after that, I'm going to do my Bow Wow collection. And I have a sneak peek here of one of the berets from my Bow Wow collection. And as you know, I just love dogs, and I'm really excited about doing the Bow Wow collection. Anyway, I want to thank all of you for staying tuned today, and look forward to my next Meet the Maker next week. And hopefully we'll get all the technical difficulties worked out by next week. So remember the contest that I have. Stay tuned, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.